my dad jogging is when we lived in Birmingham. So, you know.
Did your dad like to walk a long distance?
No.
He liked to drive that RTV?
That RTV was, his butt was glued to it.
When you talk about your dad's, I think you could almost, I don't think he said set a clock by him, but write a book by him or something about his habits when he would come home. Would he do the same thing? His procedure, his routine was the same thing?
Oh, yes. I mean, like I said, if you were around him enough, you would be able to pick up on his routine very quickly. He always did the same kind of thing every day.
I hear you're a good cook. Is that true?
Well, in the kitchen,
or I guess grilling, barbecuing?
I could do some barbecue.
I think your mom, did y'all buy near your dad's death? Did y'all get a new barbecue or grill or something?
Yes, I got for my birthday that year, I was asked what I wanted, and I said I wanted an electric smoker.
Smoker, that's right.
Yes.
And did your mom and you use that to smoke something for the family or friends?
It was my dad's birthday, I think it was, just prior to his death. Smoked a whole bunch of barbecue chicken.
Now, on July 5th, 2018 is when you found the remains, and that's that Thursday. Was your birthday 2 days later?
Yes, sir.
So July 7th?
Yes, sir.
And when was your dad's birthday? Was it in June, the end of June?
June 27th is his birthday.
All right, so you have some cooking skills, grilling skills, things like that. How about your dad?
Not so much. I don't ever really remember my dad grilling. He did I do remember when he did it when we were younger, but once I got old enough to start cooking on the grill, I was the one who did it.
Now, was your mom a good cook?
Very.
And did she do most of the cooking in the house?
Yes, sir.
When your dad wanted something to eat, food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, who would cook it?
When?
What was his routine? If he got home so do this for me. He gets home at night. About what time does he get home, and what's he do till he goes to bed? What was his routine?
Well, I mean, when I'm asking when, I mean, at the farm or back at the old house
at the house and the farm.
At the farm.
His routine around the time of his death. That's what I'm interested in.
Okay. So he'll be home roughly 6, 7 o'clock, like I said, depending on traffic. And cooking dinner-wise, if Melody was in town, she would fix something. But towards the later part of, closer to his death, she was not home a lot. She was constantly going up to Tennessee. And then I would be the one that would either have to fix dinner or go get us something to eat.
When your dad would come home in the house, you've got in Purcell, 2155 Purcell Lane. If I said what floor in the house would be his domain where he would hang out, which one would that be?
No, it'd be the basement.
And if he wanted to get something to eat, how would he get in the house? He didn't go anywhere, and the defendant your mother would cook him food. How would he do that?
He'll come up to the kitchen and eat it at the kitchen island.
Would he eat upstairs?
Yes, sir.
He wouldn't take it back downstairs and eat, or he'd eat at
the only thing he would have taken downstairs to eat was dessert, key lime pie.
He liked dessert?
Oh, he loved his key lime pie.
So he'd come upstairs, eat dinner?
Yes.
If you were sitting in the kitchen, where in the kitchen would he sit? I know there was a table kind of outside of it, but where in the kitchen would he sit and eat?
So in the kitchen, we had a very large island, and there was 3 or 4 bar stools, and he would sit at one of those bar stools.
See this photograph here of Thrasher 72?
Yes, sir.
You were in this photograph, or is it a different one?
No, it's so yeah, right there where your mouse is. That's where he would sit and eat dinner.
How would he come up and just sit down? Would he eat with other people? Eat by himself? What would he do?
Well, there was nobody else there. It was only
If
me.
the defendant was fixing dinner or anything, would she eat with him or he
No.
eat by himself?
He would be eating by himself.
Would you eat with him at all, or would you be doing something on your own?
I would, if I came over there to cook him dinner or get food, I would go down to the basement and eat in front of the TV. My dad loved to read, so he would read while he ate dinner.
What kind of things would he read when he's eating dinner? Leisure stuff, not law stuff, or would it be work?
No, it would be, history books or, war books or whatever book he was reading at the time. We had a library or office in the house, and there was a lot of books in there, and that's what, I do know a lot of his books were in there that he's read.
When he was done eating, would he go back downstairs or stay up on the first level?
He would pretty much go back downstairs.
What would he do when he go back downstairs?
He would go into his office and probably check emails and stuff and have, cigarettes and, just, kind of finish up the day for work.
Judge, do you mind if we can take a break right this moment, if that's okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll take 15. And we'll stick to the 15 if I say that. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Please support stuff. Remind you you're still under oath, okay?
Yes, sir.
We were talking about your dad's habits, his routine. I think we were talking about your dad would check his emails. Is that something he would do constantly? Was he always checking work emails and things like that?
Yes, sir.
Vacations, it didn't matter. Was your dad working?
Oh, yes.
When he would go downstairs, so eat dinner, go upstairs, eat dinner, come back downstairs, work a little bit. Did he ever go into that movie theater room or the home theater room?
It was either there or the other TV down in the basement. He would sit and watch TV.
What kind of shows and things would he watch? Was it random stuff, YouTube, or something else? What would he do?
Either the History Channel or he liked old TV shows like old westerns and Andy Griffith, MASH. Those are the shows, and I know you liked the TV show The Office. He liked watching that as well too.
And would he be kind of by himself when he would do that?
Yes,
Now, where did you live on the property?
I lived above the barn in an apartment.
Okay, so not in the house
No.
with your mom and dad. After he would, was it pretty much this is his routine? Every night he comes home, dinner, go downstairs, work a little bit, go watch TV, go to bed?
Pretty much. The only time that it would change would be, on a Friday, he would come home and start doing some kind of project, doing some kind of work on the farm.
And where would he sleep?
He slept in the bedroom down in the basement.
Every night?
Yes, sir.
Would he sleep? Would he lock his door?
No, he would not.
When your mom, where would she sleep?
She would have slept in the master bedroom.
Would she ever use something to brace or lock her door?
I didn't see her do it, but I saw one sitting behind the door of the bedroom.
Saul, what was it? Describe for the jury.
If I remember right, it was kind of like a prop bar. It had a flat surface on one side and kind of a fork on the other. It was white, I want to say, but it was, you put it up under the door handle.
The doorknob itself?
Yeah, so it was kind of like a state-of-the-art version of propping a chair up underneath it for keeping somebody from opening the door.
How would your dad sleep? And what kind of clothing?
He always slept naked.
I'm sorry?
He always slept naked in the nude.
That's just what he did?
Yeah.
I believe your dad was about, is it 58 at the time of his death?
Yes, sir.
Was your mom about the same age?
Yes.
I believe they've been together for 38 years. I want to talk to you about your mom. I think I understand, but you've referred to her as Melody. Do you not call her mom anymore
No.
because of this?
Yes.
Now, up to this point, though, until this occurred, did you get along with your mom?
We had our good days and bad days. We did a lot of stuff together. Because my dad was at the office, and whenever she was home, you know, she liked to decorate the house, and you know, I did a lot of the projects there at the farm. Like I did the backsplash on the bar down in the basement, and